The third thing is, and like, again, I'll cover questions about this at the end. But it's been 5 years, as I said, since I'm running my business. So do you think that there were like no situations where I ever felt like giving up? There were actually some days where I felt like giving up every single day. And some of those happened in the last few months. It happened in the first month of my business. It also happened in this recent month of my business. So it never gets better, I'll tell you that. It never ever gets better. It's just that you learn to deal better with it with the mindset. And that is why I was so passionate about sharing this message today. Because your mindset, if you get your mindset right, you get to win no matter what. And if you play the game long enough, you will get to win. I personally always think that the game is always going on until you win. Like, you decide when the game ends and you get to decide, hey, I want to win this, so I'm going to get it, and then the game ends. And so don't decide to end the game while you are at your lowest point. And also don't make crazy decisions when you're at your highest point. Those two are very volatile situations to be in. Always, always brace yourself, ground yourself, and then make the real life tough decisions that you have to make. That may be about, do I go on with my business? Do I give up? Do I pivot? Do I want this bad enough to even keep working so hard at it, even if like it's not working? So if you play the game long enough, you will get to win. I mentioned this in the Forbes feature also. Like, if you play the game long enough, you will learn so much along the way and you will get to win in the end. And while I have a lot of business goals, I've also gone through a lot of income roller coasters. Like the first couple of years of my business, there were a lot of income roller coasters. But then I figured out how to make $10,000 months by working with clients. And now that framework is implemented by 2,000 plus people inside Marketing Accelerator Academy. So what I'm trying to say is, the tough situations, if you come out of it, there will be something great. That's something great. Those lessons, those growth is what you can leverage in business and be able to monetize them. So don't think that, oh, I'm going through this because I suck. No, you're going through this because you're supposed to learn the lessons. And when you learn the lessons, you get to empower other people, because other people are also going to go through the same issues, the same problems. Like, why do my products work? Why do we have so many success stories? Because I didn't give up. Because when the problems came in my business, I've solved them. I troubleshot them. I learned how to be resilient. Again, I did not know all of this 5 years ago. So please don't be hard on yourself if you're like, oh, maybe I'm not meant to be successful in business. You learn things along the way if you play the game long enough. And again, haters, I've talked so much. I've been so vocal about this, but like, one of the reasons I wanted to give up was haters back like 2 years ago, and they still affect me every single day. Like, it hasn't gotten better. It's just that I've been better dealing with it. There are still 5% of people inside my audience who are very vocal, who do not like me, who do not like my guts, and it's okay. Because if I believe that I need to please 100% of the population or the audience that follows me, then it's my ego speaking, and I need to put my ego aside. Your job is not to appease the 100% of the population. Your goal is to help the 95%. So will you choose the 95% or will you choose the 5%? Because if you're choosing the 5%, that's ego. Why do you need everyone to like you? Why are you afraid of showing up on video because of 1 or 2 hater comments? Why are you afraid of scaling your business to $1 million? Because you know there will be 5% of the people who will hate you no matter what. If I go ahead today and spend a day privately with my haters and give them like huge amount of business value and advice, they will still hate me because they've decided in their mind, and I cannot change their mind no matter what I do. So what I can do is, I ask myself, hey, what can I learn from them? What are they trying to tell me? Are they giving me hints about what I can improve in my business or what I can improve as a person, which will help me in my business? I take the lessons that they are trying to give me and I move on. Again, the key is not to shut your heart. The key is not to be a stone that, no one can penetrate you no matter what. Don't do that. The key is that keep your heart open, let it hurt you. It's fine. I know it's like, and I'm so passionate about this because like when I started my business, the first 2 years, I had no team. Then I was like, I'm such a bad people person. I'm so bad at managing people. I do not want people to hurt me. I cannot deal with people. All of those misconceptions I had in mind. But still, I thought, hey, let me try, since everyone is asking me to hire and that is the only way to scale. I did hire. My very first hire did not work out. They left after a month. I don't know why. I still don't know why. So of course, there's a lot of hurt involved in the process with people, with your audience, with your customers. It's part of the process. Again, going back to it makes you resilient. It makes you grow abs of steel. And that's what matters. But the thing is, if I had stopped hiring after that one bad experience, I would not have found the gem of the team members that I have with me today. And I would still choose this over that any day. I would still choose running my business, running my company with an awesome team who buy into the mission, vision, and principles that I as a founder have, and they help me implement it. And not just implement it, they relentlessly stick to it, even when I'm not looking, because that is very visible on how our customers know and treat us and all the feedback that they give us.